Welcome. The Fresh Air is overrated. The weekly source for anything gaming with Wild Matt and Curbs.
And Steiner.
Again.
Place?
A river.
A river?
Oh, you don't hear that?
Not right now. I heard it earlier, though. Is it a bathtub going?
No, that's just the kitchen sink.
Oh, all right. I heard water running earlier, before the show started.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, hey, that's it. That's it. We're done with the show. Thanks for tuning in. Join us next week.
Peace.
We're here every week talking about just, life stuff. Water running in the sink.
Yep.
That's life right there. Just and it grows clockwise here, right?
Sure.
Or is it? No, I think it might be.
Colio's effect is just...
Whatever. The Simpsons taught me that. Whatever the hell way it rotates when it goes down. Anyways, hey, it's October now. Well, it was October last week, I guess. It's the 12th now, though.
Yeah.
Yep. Megasearcher.com. Go there. You can go find all the VODs, MP3s to our show right here. Fresh Air is Overrated. If you want to subscribe to our RSS feed, that is 360p. You can only get it there, so do that. And then you can subscribe to us as a video and audio podcast on Apple Podcast, Podcast Addict, or wherever else podcasts are found. Because all the podcast apps use the Apple Podcast feed, so you're just going to find all the same stuff anyways. And we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. We're all known as Mega Scorcher TV over there, so go check those out. Let's go to the games we're playing. I only really played a few VR games this week. I think it's called Stern Pinball something, but it's real-life tables. It's kind of expensive. You buy tables separately.
Okay.
And they're like $4 each, $5 each, and then there's some that are 10. But I think that's because there's some music in there. So I think like the AC/DC machine is $10, but it's because every AC/DC song is in that table. So
right.
They paid some money for that.
No, so I'm assuming you're using a controller for that?
Yes, I'm using the Super Nintendo controller. It's just LNR, the flippers, and then the D-pad is tilt in the direction you want to hit it in.
Right.
And then the face buttons, one launches and whatever. There's a bunch of stuff.
Mm.
And VR is interesting. We're going to talk about that in the news coming up. But I guess that's about all I really played this week was VR stuff. Nothing really new. I wish I had Google Earth from the PC VR is like the one thing that I wish I had. That's like, because you can like fly like a fucking superhero wherever the fuck you want on the planet. And then you can even go in some buildings because it's Google Earth, right?
Mm.
You can do that with maps. It's Street View. So, it's like you're on the computer and you can warp from like, you're like here and then you go whoop at the corner, stuff like that. It still looks cool. It's still a cool effect to show it to people, but it's not 3D. That's another thing. It's not stereoscopic 3D, right? So your left and the right eye sees the same thing when you're in street view. Yeah. Okay. Still looks cool though. Anyways, that's about it. Didn't really do much else this week.
Yeah, I played StarCraft 2, and I was just playing Fallout 4, playing with the new monitor and how it all looks at more frames.
More frames?
Yes.
Well, if you want more frames, just go to like 480p. All the frames.
Well, yeah, but the thing is your screen can only display up to 60 if you have an LCD.
Whatever technical stuff.
Unless you have
plug in a TV.
Well, which you'd have to go to a pretty old TV.
What? No, you could do 240, 480. Sorry, 480p. That's SD. TVs would do that.
What TV?
Just a TV with an HDMI port on it.
But that's what I mean. It's 60 frames a second. A TV is still only the panel is only gonna do max 60 frames a second.
Oh, okay,
unless you have a CRT
just
or
bring
something.
it back to 60.
60 is still good.
Just go back.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
Mm-hmm.
No, 144 frames a second. Fucking nice. It's really, really nice.
Until you get into those games that don't run it very nice.
Hello? It'd be based off your system specs.
Oh yeah, but not all games.
Well,
run
okay,
awesome.
fair enough.
God,
Yeah.
God, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not blaming your computer, bro. Chill, relax, Steiner. Your computer is great. It's awesome. Okay, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know of too many games that are just gonna Yes, I'm sure there are. Like Arkham Knight, when it first released, was really, really bad and couldn't go over 30 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey, you'll get those games occasionally where you can.
It was patched and fixed, I think, but I don't know if that's for sure.
And then you'll be able to do those frames, but then it'll just drop frames. Those bastards. Program your games better.
Poor optimizations, yes.
Mm-hmm. Like I know how to program. That's my job. All right, new releases. There's not too much this week. Middle Earth, Shadow of War, Xbox One, PS4. It's done. Ding. It's out.
Yeah.
And The Evil Within, which 2.
Yeah.
Not a remake of the first game. It's actually a new game. So,
a remake of a game that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, the first game
We're almost
was
at that point.
intriguing. I would almost just pick up the first game at this point because I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't play the first
a lot of people. The story apparently was really good, but controls were kind of weird, or cameras were weird. Something was weird about it that made it not as good as it could have been. Is what I've heard. There was something kind of wonky about it.
Well, it is not a Bethesda game, but it is Bethesda now. But who the hell develops this? It's why am I blanking on their name?
Tango.
What else did they make?
What else has Tango Gameworks is who made it? It was the developer.
Because I remember the games being kind of buggy, good but buggy, Oh, it's a Japanese studio. That too.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, the Evil Within, Evil Within 2 are the only two games they've made.
Oh, it's isn't this the studio that's spun off from some Resident Evil thing or something? Shinji Mikami and okay.
Yeah. Okay,
yes.
that's yes. Okay. I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's Resident Evil. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, Resident Evil has some wonkiness to it.
No, the first one's definitely good.
4 was good, but it still had some wonkiness. It's
yes.
You had to stand in place to shoot with the. Come on, some bullshit. I'm not a tank or something. I can fucking move on when I shoot. Come on now. He's Leon. He's a cop. He's a cop.
That was 2, Leon, but yeah.
Well, it's the same dude. He
no,
was a cop.
Leon wasn't in the first game.
No, he's in the second game.
It was 4th. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was in the second. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And what was the third? I don't think
the third was the one with Nemesis, the big ass monster dude.
Yeah, no,
that was
who were you? Were you Chris or were you Jill or were you?
That's a good question.
I don't think I ever actually played 3. I played
out of all of them,
a ton of 2, and a bit of 4.
Out of all of them, the third one's the only I played it, but it's the only one I don't remember too much about.
Yeah.
Nemesis. Who were you playing as? Plot. Jill Valentine. There you go. Maybe you could be 2 characters, but I'm only seeing Jill.
In the first one, you could pick between 2.
No, that's the second one.
No, the first one. First one, you were either Chris or Jill.
Oh, okay, sure.
Or no, was it Jill or Rachel? I can't remember.
Who knows? I only remember that Jill is the master of unlocking.
Yes, it was. Yes,
that's all I remember about the first game.
Or something. You were Chris.
The second game was legit good. The second game was amazing. First game had.
I liked the mansion in the first one.
Yeah,
I liked that you were stuck in this weird place that you had no idea what the hell was going on. And
just the translation, in retrospect, the translation is amazing. But at the time, I was just like, "What the? This is weird. This is weird." All right, you can look back at it now and laugh. Let's go to the news of the week. Oculus Rift is in the news. I guess they were on Facebook Live. I guess that's where they would stream stuff because they're owned by Facebook. They had a conference thingy yesterday. I think this was yesterday, and they revealed that the current Oculus Rift is now $400 permanently. US. That's a pretty alright price. It's getting affordable.
That's immediately, or is that?
Yes, right now. You can go get it right now. 400.
No, I'm just then curious on what it is in Canadian rubles, but
I would assume probably 500.
Yeah.
If I had to assume. And then they revealed something else called the Oculus Go, which we were talking about.
530, and that comes with the 2 controllers and 2. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad price.
They revealed the Oculus Go. No! Why did I get the picture of this? Dummy! I should have gone to. Anyways, so it's basically just a Gear VR, but it's white, and it's $200, and you don't need a phone.
Yeah.
And it has better lenses, so you have a field of view that is the same as the regular Oculus Rift. So that's pretty cool.
Fine. That's not now. Again, what games are on Rift? Because Rift is the one.
Well, Oculus, it's it's one of the 2 big ones, but this is Gear VR, like it's the mobile VR.
No, I know the new one. Yeah.
So it is in my opinion, it is the best mobile VR. Like the Google Daydream is awesome. Well, it's just it has less apps.
Like you probably need a $400 phone to actually run it properly.
Yeah, like $200 is kind of appealing. It's not.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like maybe I'll buy that. It's not too bad. The controller's not exactly the same, but it does the same purpose. It's white.
I thought I read that you could use the controllers. Like if the device will be Bluetooth enabled and this thing's Bluetooth or.
Oh yeah. You can use regular controllers to play the games that use controllers, but it comes with the pointer controller.
Okay.
Yeah, which is a lot of games uses that too. It's basically the same idea as the regular controllers. It's just no sensors, right? So it's less accurate. It's kind of like a Wii Motion controller. God damn those things. Anyways, they also revealed that the one that they're working on that's going to come out later. It's wireless, and the sensors are built into the headset, so you don't need to fucking, wall mount a sensor in the corner of your room or some bullshit. It's just built into the headset. That's cool.
I'm not sure how accurate that can.
Well, I don't know how many these. I don't know if they said how many like sensors and cameras are on it.
Yeah.
Right. Because they would have to have at least fucking like 6, right? If it's gonna be on the actual thing.
I don't know.
Like in the room, you really need minimum 2. Like you could do even 1, but 2 is really ideal.
2 is good, yes. Because between the headset and the 2 sensors, you can triangulate your actual position
and the controllers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the touch controllers are new, but they're basically the same. They're thinking about replacing the analog stick with one of the touch pads that they have on everything, which I don't like that. I like that they had analog sticks that you could click in.
Yeah. I get touch sensor pad. You mean so it would be?
Yeah. So it's like a track pad, but you can click it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what all the other controllers have. Like Gear VR has that too. It's all right. Just I would rather have a fucking analog stick. All right. And then Respawn Entertainment was also at this thing. You can go check out a short 1-minute video that's just basically talking like, we're so excited about VR. We're partnering with Oculus. Yeah. But it's not gonna be Titanfall. It's not gonna be Star Wars. It's gonna be its own thing. That's coming out in 2019.
First person
action game.
Realistic shooter.
Did they say shooter?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
With what I looked up, it was a realistic shooter. So something along the lines of Sniper Elite, I would assume.
Yeah, something where you're not running all the time, where you can.
Yeah.
You might have to run occasionally.
Yeah. You probably have to go set up a point, and then you're I'm assuming it's a one shot you're dead type thing. It's more realistic.
Yeah, hey, that's what they said. That's the one thing I remember was the word was realistic. Realistic VR, because every other VR game is not realistic, which is kind of true.
Yeah,
it's kind of true.
Well, a lot of them were just tech demos, so they were very
Mhm,
basic
mhm.
models and all sorts of stuff. And some of them were
One of the
they were
coolest
stick
things I've
figures.
played so far or experienced in VR, like I said, Google Earth, and then also just videos of roller coasters.
Mm,
That's pretty fun.
that would be a mind fuck. Holy,
It's
I
pretty
don't
fun.
like to see everything, but then not feel it.
I do not like
Like-
roller coasters in real life. It literally makes me sick. If I do
Yeah.
like 2 of them, I'm like my body just gives up. It's like, ugh, I have
Yeah.
difficulty walking. I just
I don't know how my body would react because like I've been on enough roller coasters that I know like what it should feel like, and just
Well, have you
watching
ever
it's
seen
just
like a
watching
roller
movie,
coaster?
I guess, but
Have you ever seen like a roller coaster in IMAX or one of those things? No.
oh fuck! Last time I was in an actual IMAX was like literally 2 decades ago.
Because I remember going to Science North, and that's like
Yeah, that's where I would have been
like
2
a
decades
museum, I
ago.
guess. Yeah, then they have IMAXs there that do like like nature stuff and stuff.
Yeah,
But they had like
yeah.
a roller coaster once, and that was pretty awesome. I know some people that got kind of sick, and I'm just like, dude, what? It's just a big screen, and it's just a roller coaster.
No, I
Chill
guess
out.
no, it wasn't Science North. I went to
Some other science thing.
the
Is it in Toronto?
no, it's in Gatineau or outside of Gatineau. It's like the
The is it the human
history of
Museum?
modern human.
Yeah,
or
yeah. Let's just call it the Human History Museum. Let's just say that.
Human history. Yeah,
Something like that.
something very similar to that.
Yeah, I've been there. That's all right. It's not bad. There's IMAXs there too.
Yes, that's yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to an IMAX there though. The last IMAX movie I watched was not District 9, but the one after that one with Matt Damon. Elysium?
Elysium.
That was amazing in IMAX. I'm glad I watched
But again,
it in
like IMAX, like to you, what's IMAX?
It's just a big screen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the one I'm talking about, and same with the one that was at Ontario Place.
Yeah.
It was actually a rounded screen that was domed,
Yeah, I've seen one of those too. Yeah.
and that to me was substantially better. Now the concept's the same, but it's not an actual screen. There's tiny little holes, so the sound comes through, and it does all the same general weird crap. But the domed thing, and you're literally lying back like this, watching just it takes up your whole peripheral, which is quite cool. But
IMAXs are so big that sometimes it just kind of looks 3D.
yeah,
It kind of fools your mind that way. It's weird. I was going to play this Mortal Kombat 25 years trailer, but just go watch it. You know, Ed Boon talks about Mortal Kombat. I'm always up for that, so just go do it.
so
If you're into
it's
Mortal
just
Kombat.
video, or it's not a
Yeah, it's on their YouTube,
Okay.
NetherRealms YouTube, where they're just like, yeah, Mortal Kombat's pretty cool, right, guys? The fatalities
Yeah.
were cool. Remember that? People didn't even know how to do them. Yeah, stuff like that. Hey, so like Mortal Kombat 1 was one of those cool arcade games where you were like, holy shit, what the hell's going on with this game? I've never seen that before. And I probably never will. Like, something I've only seen once in my whole life playing the first Mortal Kombat, Reptile shows up at one time and he's like, if you can defeat me, if you find me. And I've never, ever seen that. I've only seen it once in the actual game. And I don't know how you make it trigger or anything. And there's a lot of shit like that in Mortal Kombat. Video games were interesting, Steiner, back in the day. You know? They didn't spell shit out for you.
yeah, no.
It's fun.
They still haven't actually, like, there's a lot of games from the late 90s that are still much better than most games today, programming wise.
It's hard to explore a game nowadays. It's like, it's like so straightforward. You walk forward. It's like, I could go to, nope, can't even go through this door. It's closed. Like everything back in the day, if there was a door, if you couldn't open it, it would go,
Yeah.
it's locked. Damn.
Yeah.
Games don't even bother doing that now.
No.
Anyways. Humble Bundle.
Some games do, but not.
Yeah, well, most RPGs and shit will do it, but
Yeah.
Humble Bundle has kicked off its latest weekly sale, and hey, it's featuring female protagonists. So you can get Bayonetta for $15. You can get Rise of the Tomb Raider for $25. You can get Tacoma for $16. Life is Strange for $5. That's cheap.
That's not bad.
Alien Isolation for $8. and I don't know what her story is, but it's $1.50. So it's on the list, damn it.
Her story.
But there's a lot of games.
Okay, no, yeah, I know what her story. It's
It sounds familiar, but
it's what is it? It's like she's telling a story. So you're like a police investigator.
yeah, okay.
And you're watching a video of an interrogation or whatever, and you're trying to figure out what she's lying about or what she's telling the
that looks
truth about.
ridiculous, but for $1.50,
Yeah.
that
From
might be
like
worth checking out.
it's good for like 1 or 2 playthroughs, and then it's kind of done.
Yeah,
but
no, I know
it is
what that
very
is. Yes,
interesting.
yes, it's straight up just
Concept.
FMV, right? It's just video.
Yeah, FMV. That's what I was trying to.
It's a silly game. So Phil,
Game is kind of a loose term on that, but yeah.
well, you're trying to figure out, right? So it's a game-like thing.
It's like a choose your adventure movie.
I suppose.
Kind of.
So Phil Spencer on Xbox OG backwards compatibility, he said that it will be coming this year for sure. And then he said on Xbox One X, he didn't say anything. He just said that it would work differently. So maybe all the games will run at 60 FPS on the Xbox One. I don't know what the hell is going to be the difference, but hey, there's more power there. So that's the only thing you can assume, right? Is that all the games will maybe run better on the Xbox One X.
Well, they should. I don't.
Maybe they'll be able to run in
You're talking
4K?
about the original, the OG.
Yes, the original Xbox games.
Well,
Yes.
there's more hardware power, so yeah, it's still assuming it's like it would have to, technically speaking.
Yeah, we'll see. I have no idea
How
what that
well
means.
it will run better than what the Xbox was now. How much better would obviously differ on each game and how it was developed.
Because they always say that about the Sony PlayStation games. Like, put the PlayStation 2 discs in the PS3 and it's going to look better. And it kind of does. It's upscaled, but like emulators actually make games look better.
Yeah, no. Emulators have gotten pretty damn good in the last couple of years. And
Yeah.
they can do some
I remember
shit.
playing. Do you remember what Bleem is? There's a PS1 emulator you can buy in store.
Okay, yeah.
And that made PS1 games look fucking amazing. I was
Yeah.
like, holy
well,
shit.
I had it.
For the few games that did work on it, anyways.
Yes, I think that's kind of what I remember being the issue.
Yeah, well, Final Fantasy looked pretty much the same because it's just JPEGs, pretty much.
But I played Final Fantasy 8 on it, and I got to put on anti-aliasing and all that junk, so it actually looks substantially better.
Oh yeah, I bet the characters look better, but for the backgrounds and stuff, they're just fucking images.
Yes, yeah.
That game on the PC looked better, but it sounded shittier. God.
Yeah. Well, I remember even on the Bleem thing that the audio was still jacked. It wouldn't work properly.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, Xbox One X. If you are interested in an Xbox OG backwards compatibility, maybe wait out and don't buy an S yet.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, hey, more Xbox One X news. There's a little Master Chief on the motherboard that's riding a Scorpion.
Scorpion is, I'm assuming, is that tank in the game? Is the human tank, correct?
I have no idea. No idea. I couldn't tell you. There's something called Scorpion in Halo, but I just don't know what it is. But no, it's an actual Scorpion, like Scorpio.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's like a nice little touch that you'll never see because you'll never open your Xbox.
It is actually a Scorpion. Okay.
Yes. So, hey, Tencent is releasing Arena of Valor on a Nintendo Switch, and that's a MOBA. And Tencent is a Chinese company. And if you don't know what the big deal about this is, China's kind of a big deal. There's a lot of people that live there.
Just a few billion.
And they don't really sell that many games there, to be honest. Most of the games there are free. So, like, if you want to play Call of Duty in China, it's just going to be a free thing. It's like, hey, here you can go shoot people. It's fun. And there's, like, ads in there and stuff. But the big deal is, like, Tencent doesn't really release console games. I think, like, this is probably one of their first games that is straight from them. Tencent has a lot of investments in, like, a lot of companies, Epic Games, and a lot of people. But, like, straight up just Tencent. I want to say this is the first time. And the Nintendo stock even went up 7% when they announced this. So This is gonna probably maybe be very good for Nintendo if China it turns out to be an awesome
2 million Switches a month. That's quite a few.
Oh yes, and now they're pumping out more. They ramped up the production, 200 million a month. Still, it could be more. It could be more, especially worldwide, because that's worldwide.
Yeah, I know, but you're like, how many are they actually going to sell?
Right now, all 2 million of them.
Well, but okay, so no, but on it, like, how many consoles do you think the Switch is going to sell? You think it's going to sell?
Or like
30 million?
So right now it's October, so everybody's buying that shit for Christmas.
Yes, no, I get that, but I mean, just in total, like, what do you think it's going to kind of cap out at? Like,
Well,
I would guess
they're
probably
making
like
2 million,
36,
if they're making
40.
2 million a month, and they're able to get them all out there, like they're going to do about 4 to 5 million to 6 million by the end of the year, right?
Well, I've heard that they've already done about 5 or 5.5 million. Up
up to right
so
now,
far.
Yeah.
So you're talking another 5-ish million for the end of the year.
They can fucking pump them out 100%. Yes.
Well, I'd assume they're doing
the Mario game's coming out this month, for sure. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
That system is going to be hard to find.
It's out next week, isn't it?
Next week or the week after.
Yeah.
One of the two. I do not remember. That game looks fucking awesome. God, I want that game so bad.
I'm not saying it looks bad or whatever, but I'm done with Mario.
I get it. You're done with Mario, but I love all the Mario games. The problem is I have to fucking own a Nintendo system to play them.
Yeah,
it's always the problem. So totally not related to Mario or Nintendo games. WWE 2K18. They announced this week that Colonel Sanders is going to be in the game from KFC fame. Yes, he's in there.
So it's the 27th of October.
Okay, so near the end of the month.
Yeah.
That's like a good Halloween game right there.
Yeah, so Odyssey comes out, Assassin's Creed comes out, Wolfenstein 2 comes out all on the same day.
Oh, yeah. Wolfenstein. And Mario on the same day. That's crazy. Not so much that... what?
And
Assassin's
then Destiny
Creed?
comes out
What's
on
that?
the PC before that.
What does? Destiny?
Destiny 2.
Yeah, people are excited about that PC version. Hey, there's 60 frames on this thing.
No.
No?
On the PC version, it's
whatever the fuck you want.
144. No, I think they cap it out at some more.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's like 144 or 200 or...
They cap it out to where your brain will bleed if it goes higher than that.
Well, I'm pretty sure most systems won't be able to run it much more.
I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
Hey, Tekken 7. It's past 2 million copies on PS4 and Xbox One. That's pretty good for a fighting game.
Now,
Tekken's very popular, so. And yes, this is worldwide.
But like, didn't the PS4 version sell substantially better than the Xbox?
Oh, probably.
I'm just curious on like what that ratio is. Is it 2 to 1? Is it 3 to 1?
Click and read right now. Oh, so it's also done 300,000 copies on Steam. That's pretty all right.
Mm-hmm. That is actually pretty damn good for a fighting game.
Yeah. So if you combine that, that's 2.3 million. All right. Anyways, it's it only says consoles. It doesn't split it up.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised because then that would like Microsoft look bad and then they'd be pissing them off.
Mm-hmm. It sold 1.8 million copies 7 months into the market, so that game's been out for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, good for Tekken. That's one of the first Tekkens in a long time where I actually do want to play it because the gameplay actually seems like it's kind of different in a way.
Mm-hmm.
There's fireballs in that game if you play with Akuma.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. It looks very pretty too. That's another thing about that game. All right. We got a video here for a crazy little game on the Switch called... Oh, hey. Crazy's in the name.
Justice.
That's weird. All right. Anyways, it's called Crazy Justice.
Justice.
And it's a battle royale game. Yeah, so it's straight up just PUBG, but on the Switch. And it's $15.
Sure.
So the map they show in the video just looks weird. That's the only thing I'll say about this game. It doesn't look, it looks all right. It's a Switch game. It's $15, whatever. But the map, I just don't get the map, It seems like you don't see enough of it. You really have to like run around in it to find all the players. I also
it looks more like Fortnite.
Yes, because he also built that he built that thing to defend himself. The cover, I guess, is what we'll call it. I mean, whatever. It looks all right. It's $15 if you have a Switch.
For $15, that's not too bad.
I wonder though how many players. Oh, and it's a PS4 and Xbox One game too. Holy shit! Well, there you go. I guess it's just releasing on the Switch first.
That's interesting.
Or the Switch is promoting it, I guess, because there's straight up
That
just a Switch
might
logo
be,
at the
yeah.
beginning of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyways, to talk about Fortnite, PUBG has reached 3.7 simultaneous players on Sunday.
Oh my god, that is so what the hell? That's just on Steam.
Oh no, sorry, I'm misreading this. Okay. The simultaneous players on Fortnite, I think they reached one. Oh no, they reached 2. They reached 2 million simultaneous.
No. On Pub?
Yes, on PUBG was 2 million. Yes.
No, it's 3.7.
No. This is Battle Royale, Fortnite. Okay, they have 3.7 million players total, and they had a concurrent players of 225,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
No, well, PUBG.
PUBG's at 2 million. It hit 2 million the other day.
It was just 2. I thought it
hit 2
more
million.
than 2. Okay.
No other game in history has ever done that.
Yeah. Well,
Ever.
Dota hit was up there.
No, not 2 million. It was like 1.
No, it was like 1.8 or 1.7 or something.
No, I think it was lower than that. Maybe it
Was
was
it?
1 point something, but it was not. It was definitely not 2.
No, yeah.
PUBG's fucking insane. It's just insane. I saw people playing the other day that were getting into just let's get into this game. Oh, there's too many players. Oh, let's get into this game. Whoop, there's too many players.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, talking about another popular game, but not quite popular. CSGO. Dude, they're remaking Dust 2 for some reason.
Again?
Yes. And it's called Dust 2.
Yeah, no shit. But yeah.
No, it's just called Dust 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they're remaking it.
No, all time. Yeah, okay. You're 1.29 for Dota 2.
Yeah, it was low. Let's just say
Wow,
1.3.
it smashed the living shit.
Oh yeah, no, it
out of
destroyed it. It destroyed it. Yes, it just killed it. Not that MOBA is not popular. MOBA's fucking insane. Dota.
Yeah. Well, it is.
The thing about Dota is that scary is that it's so consistent. Like we'll see where PUBG goes. It's
Yes.
fucking insanely popular. It will. I assume that it will go even higher, but for how long will it stay there? I just don't know. Like
I don't know.
About Battle Royale is I just feel like one game could
because
come.
it's still technically not even released. Like how many maps do they even have right now?
Right now, it's just one.
It is just the same map, and
Yeah.
people are just mass ganging on that.
Yeah, but
bitch.
it's a pretty big map, and you're playing 100 players. You die pretty fast if you die. It's not like you get to explore that map in the first 100 goes. It's pretty big. Like you really have to play that.
Well,
game to
the
know
interesting
what's
thing is that you can actually you can go in as a single person against teams and against just 100 whatever random people or
I'm
whatever.
pretty sure if you're playing the single player thing, it's just I don't think you could do. I don't think you join.
No. Yeah, no. I believe you can. And the thing is, if you go as a single, you get bonuses. So you get more XP, you'll get more this, you'll get more that.
drop in with a gun.
No, I doubt it would be that.
That'd be pretty funny. Just
I
fuck
do
everyone up.
Yeah. Like I do believe you get extra bonuses and extra this and extra. That's the way I've heard it being explained to me. But if you go in as a squad, then I guess that same pool is splitting between the squad.
Well, I guess you probably have the option to play just against squads or just against singles.
Maybe.
I have no
not
idea.
sure.
I have no idea. I've never
With the popularity of what it is right now, it could be whatever the hell they want it to.
Yeah, because there's so many people.
Yeah.
And it's 100-player matches. If you have 2 million, there's a lot of people there to pick from, to do stuff with.
Wow, I didn't realize that there was so much cityscape in that map.
Oh, that game it's huge. That map is huge. There's towns.
There's multiple, there's multiple like cities and towns and shit.
You drive around in that thing too.
So how
you
long?
have to move.
Do you know how long the game is? Like
Like
from
one
that
game?
shrinking map or whatever.
Like
do you know
one
how
game,
long?
probably like 20, 30 minutes. Maybe a little bit more than that. Like maybe 45, depending on.
It obviously, from what I've heard, is it closes down into the center, so eventually everyone gets.
Well,
to
not the center. It chooses a spot at random.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's never closes in at the same spots.
Oh,
So it'll be like,
maybe
here's the
maybe
circle.
it did
It's at the
before.
top right, and then the next circle is a little bit lower than the last one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it changed. Maybe they made it random after a point.
Oh,
I believe originally it was.
And if
Well, I
it
don't know
was,
about
well, they
center,
changed
but
that pretty early.
I do believe that it was always at the same point at one point in time.
No, they definitely changed it.
Again, I don't
If it
know.
worked
I've
like
never
that.
played it.
It it looks all right. I'm not gonna shit talk it, but still not gonna play it.
I just cannot comprehend the number of people.
Mm-hmm. Right. It looks a lot like the other games that I don't want to play, like the Arma.
Well, it is Arma.
Yeah. Is Arma on Unreal?
I don't know.
Arma.
Because
Unreal
it was
Engine 4.
DayZ
Yes.
and all that shit,
Yes,
and then Arma and DayZ is.
It was Unreal Engine 3, and now it's 4.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition we talked about last week. I don't know if they actually announced like the dates and stuff, but it's January 16th. That's the date. This is when this is going to be out. It looks
28 characters. Holy shit.
Yeah, they have 27 in there right now. So there's one character that we don't know yet that's going to be exclusive to this, I guess. But even if you have the regular version, you're gonna have this. It's going to be a patch.
Yeah, they just patched. Yeah.
I have no idea who that new character could be. It could just be some bullshit character.
Yeah.
Here's Evil Ryu, but I doubt it because they showed the new V triggers too. One of Ryu's new V trigger, he kind of turns into Evil Ryu for a second. They just showed him that video. He was like, that's his V trigger. So yeah, that looks like Street Fighter, and that does it. That's it. We already talked about PUBG.
Yeah.
I'll scour the news real quick because I didn't add anything in the last few hours, but I don't think anything happened. No. There's a cool looking Overwatch figure if you want it. It kind of looks like the dude from. Oh man, why am I blanking on that game? Platinum Games. Oh, you like slide around on your knees. Third person shooter. Why the fuck am I blanking on that fucking game? Platinum Games. Oh, Vanquish. That's the game. That's the thing I don't like about Overwatch and a lot of those games. All the characters look like fucking other characters. They all look like somebody else. Let's see. Is there anything? No. Dust 2 is pretty much the only thing. I wish I had like actual pictures and video of what the new map looks like. Like they have pictures, but it's I want to see like I want to see it from top down. Where's A? Where's B? What's going on? What's going on with this? It looks a lot like Dust 2 though. Like a lot like Dust 2. I don't know what they actually changed. I should probably actually they added it's a little bit more vertical in some of the spots of the map. I don't know why they would do that. Dust 2 was a good map.
That's why they keep bringing it back.
Yeah.
And bringing it back and bringing it back.
Isn't Dust 1 in CSGO as well? I want to say that it is.
I've never touched CSGO, so.
CSGO it's pretty fun. And it's
I
pretty
played
cheap.
a fair bit of Source and some 1.5.
I don't. Source is okay. I played mainly 1.6. But CSGO I played that a lot when it first came out on PC and PS4 because it was cross-buy. It's $15 American. It's probably the same Canadian if I had to guess. Because Steam price is okay. It might be like 17 or something. But anyways, that's it. I don't think I have any other news that happened today. See, what's the price? It's not giving me the price in Canadian dollars. You mother effers.
Sorry, for what?
Source is more expensive than Go. That's funny.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh.
CSGO player profiles. I don't know what the hell that means.
Oh, it's $17. Look at that. I guessed it right on. Yeah, at $17 Canadian.
That's some sort of tournament. Something
That's not bad. I really liked Go. I should maybe play that some more. Why not? That will run on my computer. It's one of the few games that I actually want to play that would be able to run. And then what else? Let's check news real quick on another website, and then I'll call it. Then we'll go talk about some MMA on the next live show here on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch, Mega Scorcher TV. We're here every week. If you want to... I might as well just wrap it up. So, Refresh Shares Overrated. We're next week, episode number 250. Sorry, 250. 250. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Oh, something that I do want to talk about, though. YouTube has blocked us from advertising on videos that seem to be called Fresh Air is Overrated. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it's called That Video Game Show right now. So I'm testing out to see if they're going to block us. I am super curious if it's just the name. Because if it is a name, I think I know who the fuck is doing it. I think I know who reported us as being non-advertiser friendly. So, there you go. Yeah, no, there's no new news today. Today was a pretty slow news day. Yesterday, shit happened. Not today. Xbox boss Phil Spencer still complaining about crossplay between PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
That's not news, though.
And he was also bitch-talking DLC exclusivity or whatever.
Oh, fuck you. You did it with Call of Duty, you asshole.
Yeah.
You're the fucking first dude that did it.
He did not.
No, not Phil. Not Phil.
Yet.
Yes, Phil is not.
But Microsoft as a whole, but they're not doing it anymore since he's become chairman or CEO or whatever the hell.
Well, they have Lara Croft up, but that's not DLC.
No, that was an actual game exclusive, not. But he's talking about the 2-week early thing.
Well, look, it makes sense if you could do crossplay, right? It'd be dumb if you could do crossplay and an Xbox One you can't get the DLC for Destiny, right?
Yeah.
That'd be fuck. But you don't have crossplay, so who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
We're done this week. See ya.
Bye.